What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another Screen Sanctum reaction. I'm Steve. Today we're going to react to the final episode of Season 1 of your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. This one is called If This Be My Destiny. I don't think I need to talk about what happened in the past. I think we just want to see how this season wraps up and if there are any surprises, plot twists, or anything like that. So before I get into it, if you want to watch this uncut reaction and all my uncut reactions, please check out my Patreon. There's something for everyone. I have a free tier. It's a good time, and it would help me dearly. But right now, we're getting into Spider-Man, the finale, in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good morning, Rockford.
Let's go, Spidey.
Grayfield here. I just want to congratulate our boys on giving it their all. Game. We didn't bring home the gold.
Oh,
okay.
man, Lonnie, you missed it.
Come on, Petey, where are you?
Hey, I'm sure Pete's close. Just give him a few more minutes.
Dude, Niko says Pearl is flipping out. Something about a diorama?
You better get your ass to freaking school, kiddo.
Okay, well, wrap it up. I don't think you've got a lot of time. Maybe you should cut back on Spider-Man before school.
Yeah, that was probably a good idea.
Who should go first?
Oh, God.
Me?
Niko!
What
Usually I
a
have to wake you up when it's
freaking
time to give a
good
presentation.
friend.
Yours.
No, please.
It's yours.
Thanks. I gotta run. Stay safe.
Uh-huh. Explains. Photo. Synthesis.
Pearl, Emma, and Peter.
Peter, where are you?
Our model is
Wait, don't start yet.
right
Huh.
here.
The dude was shaking it. Oh, good. Oh.
Why my grandma still uses that cast iron skillet to this very day.
Saved your ass, Petey.
Rust. And if you have any more questions, please consult our diorama.
Follow me.
Oh, God.
You cut it close there. Don't scare me like that again, Peter.
Yeah, sorry.
I feel like Peter definitely should do his
you
superheroing
just call me Peter.
after school. Oh, he's not Petey anymore.
Grades aren't everything.
This is what peak academic performance looks like.
We're all special.
Indeed you are. If you weren't, I wouldn't have hired you.
Ooh, shady Norman.
Now, follow me, everyone.
Oh, boy.
I thought we were set up on this floor.
To a more secure testing lab.
Oh, no. Damn, he looks devious right now.
It's a gateway, people, to outer space. And I'm betting Pete's magnetic generator powers the whole thing.
Oh, Nikes.
Instant matter relocation. The limitless resources of the galaxy are now at our very fingertips. Let the harvest begin.
I always knew I'd
It's
change
crazy
the
that
world.
We've already
kids
seen
built this.
There are beings that can traverse space in an instant. Now.
So this really is parallel to the MCU.
I always have your best interests at heart, Gene. No one knows that better than Peter. Right, Peter?
We're just trying to prove a point here.
Adults never test anything first. Damn, that is a Doctor
Aren't you all
Strange portal,
amazed?
though.
I mean, look at what we've been able to accomplish.
With all of that, they created
Done anything yet?
a sling ring that you can't wear on your finger. There he is. Oh.
You are opening the door to the cosmos,
I thought
and you cannot even comprehend
device
the
did that.
unimaginable horrors that lie beyond it.
You're the guy from Midtown.
Greenwich Village,
Yep.
actually.
Wait, you're saying he's the one who leveled that school? You destroyed Midtown High.
No, it was Venom.
I was never there.
There's an eyewitness who says otherwise.
Oh.
Or maybe you don't remember with all the collateral damage.
It was
you
a
caused.
different Doctor Strange.
Security, handle him.
I would be very...
Witness.
I was just about to say, I'd be very disappointed if they would be able to handle
I don't know, Mr.
Doctor
Osborn, maybe
Strange.
you should listen to the magic doctor.
You have to shut it down now.
Oh. Oh no. Too late.
Congratulations,
So would he
everyone.
just walk through
Perfectly
it?
safe. and no unimaginable horrors.
What? Oh my god. It's Venom. Or a symbiote at least. Jesus. Oh, that's so crazy. Wait. Can't be a time loop because Peter has his suit. Ooh. Alright, so let's see what happens. Because I have a confuse.
Meals aren't included on your intergalactic flight plan.
Oh. Oh. He always gets thrown into some...
I never thought this would happen.
You gotta get out of here.
What would you think would happen anyway? You're building a gateway to outer space. You would have no idea.
Wait!
Oh, no, Peter. I would have loved to see Dormammu.
Everything we can dish out.
Okay, so it's not a time loop.
Hey, this thing has definitely seen better days.
You stay focused and keep working.
Oh, we're using the time stone? No! That's kind of almost exactly what Ebony Maw did to him.
Dude, how did you do
That's
it?
Did I just tell
dope.
you?
Yeah, right, sorry.
You gotta remember, he's a little boy. Oh, but then they fall out of the sky. Right in front of the school. Holy, what the heck?
We're not supposed to be here.
Oh God, I'm so confused. It's not time. This is breaking my brain. Because Spider-Man wasn't there in the beginning. Alright, there's the spider. He's got Niko.
Good save, kid.
The spider, the thing gets clipped.
So,
And
you got a name,
that's the
hero?
beginning of
yeah,
Spider-Man.
sorry, I'm Peter Parker.
I'm Niko Minoru.
Chomp.
I got the battery working.
That's all it takes.
Just in the nick of
A
time.
little kick.
We got a problem.
Oh, not another. What in the hell is that?
You gotta go. Oh man.
Is it gonna work? Turn it off!
I'm gonna bring the whole portal down.
Why don't you just pull the battery out? That seems a little much. Like that little green thing powered the whole thing. It went out and then he kicked it. Like, just break that? Ooh. I guess that works too.
Oscorp is seemingly in hot water following a disastrous test gone awry.
That's so crazy.
I have had enough of Oscorp for right now. Oh.
Oh, no, trust me. I understand. If they're up to me, I'd just sit back and let you all be geniuses.
Then
Harry's
why don't
cool,
you?
man.
Give them the tools they need to do good without the fear of being exploited.
Yeah.
Niko, that's a great idea.
Niko, you're a genius.
Obviously.
Don't look now, Niko.
She
but
is.
I think you might actually have a flair for big business after all.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
She could be the CEO.
I was there the day you showed up. That was also the same day I became
Spider-Man.
Well, you're pretty wise for your age. What'd you say your name was again?
Pete.
I mean, you could tell Doctor Strange.
Good save, kid.
He probably knows anyway.
Wait! I want to make sure I'm ready for whatever comes next.
That's cheating.
But something tells me you're ready.
Oh, the Watcher's here too? What? This connects more than they were giving on. Oh no. Now he's gonna...
The second you hit send, this thing becomes real.
You could do it, Harry. Do it!
Welcome to the Worldwide Engineering Brigade.
Isn't that from the video game too?
Looks like Osborn's kid is following in Daddy's footsteps. Claims to have good intentions, though.
Daredevil's back?
I already infiltrated one company to spy on an Osborn for you.
Ooh.
And they say sarcasm isn't a superpower.
Who is that? I love how they use the Daredevil music, but I don't know who that is.
Something like this will look great on my transcript.
He is gray.
Yeah, I know. At the very least,
Oh, shoot.
Look who it is.
Tombstone.
Man, it took you long enough. I think it's time to find the one tentative spot.
That definitely makes sense. Oh, man. He is about that life.
It's so good to see you again, Mom.
Oh. I guess right now that might be all she knowingly uses it for. Ah, he's got his jumper. Oh, there we go. Doc Ock. He's here almost. Who is she visiting?
So, May, how's my son doing?
What the f... Peter's dad's in jail? Is that a new origin? I thought his parents were dead. Always surprises me, this show.
After all, I'm Spider-Man.
Hell yeah, you are. All right, I'm gonna lower it a little bit, but I'm just gonna let it play just in case there's a post-credit scene. I don't know if there is, but this was an amazing show. I am not one who enjoys an origin story. Even in the MCU movies, like my favorite movie is Doctor Strange. I wish it wasn't an origin. Obviously, you have to have one. But I liked this one because it was an origin for almost everybody in this show. Octavius wasn't Doc Ock yet. Osborn wasn't the Green Goblin yet. Peter wasn't Spider-Man. Lonnie wasn't Tombstone. You know, Niko had her amulet, and we kind of didn't know what it did, if she used it for powers. And we just learned right now, anyway, it seems like she only really uses it to talk to her mom, who is deceased. But it's a Spider-Man show. And I think with all the great characters around him, it just worked beautifully as all of that and a Spider-Man origin, where luckily he gets bit in the first episode and he kind of is Spider-Man already. I will say, even though an arc in this show was time travel, I'm glad that it just bookended the series. I mean, the season, episode 1 and episode 10. It's just basically everything else happened in between it. And it wasn't a time travel story. It was just a nice way to incorporate a lot of things without it feeling forced to me. Because we got that reveal, we got Doctor Strange, we got some characters, we got Iron Man, we got Daredevil. So this world is being built out, and you kind of assume that a lot of things are going on. Like the Battle of New York already happened, they said it. Civil War already happened, they said it. So it leads you to believe that, yeah, there would be time travel, and they could use it as a major plot point. But it's nice that it's just saying, okay, it does exist, right? So that was pretty cool. Yeah, mostly the Peter stuff in this and the friendships and all of that. Like Lonnie's got his gray fingers now, but I think I've said it throughout, and I'm kind of rambling now. I've said this throughout the entire series, at least once per episode, I think, is that this show built so many friendships with all of these characters because they're kids in high school. And right now they currently like really, really like each other. They're all best friends. Peter, Lonnie, Niko, Harry, they all get along. And again, it's going to be so sad when they're not friends anymore, because we know eventually they're not, because Lonnie will be Tombstone, like legit Tombstone, not even looking like himself. I don't know when or if he will find out who Spider-Man is. And by the time Lonnie looks like Tombstone, will Peter / Spider-Man know who Tombstone is? Like when they find out, like in the peak of their careers or whenever it is, like that's going to be crazy. And then Niko with her powers, again, it seems like she could accidentally use it for like magical abilities. But right now she only uses it to talk to her mom in the afterlife, which is pretty cool. The only one who hasn't been, to me anyway, hinted at being a villain yet is Harry. But we all know he does become a Green Goblin as well. But Norman's not the Goblin yet. And Octavius just drew like the prototype for his arms in the jail cell. So we know when he gets out, that's probably going to be the first thing he does. So I feel like season 2, even though we saw Gwen Stacy as a teaser, it seems like maybe Doc Ock will get out of jail in season 2. And the first thing he's going to do is build his arms and immediately go after Norman. And it definitely already feels like Norman is building his, I don't know if he's building the Green Goblin suit yet, but he already has a glider. So he'll be there eventually. And that's going to be something that Peter's going to have to stop. I just don't know. I don't think that Lonnie will be fully Tombstone in season 2, maybe by the end, because I'm predicting that it's the main villains of season 2 will probably be similar to the video games, where it's like Norman versus Doc Ock, and Peter tries to stop them. And then, of course, they would turn around and try to stop Peter. Well, Norman probably wouldn't, because he knows Spider-Man is Peter, but Doc Ock doesn't care. He'll probably send people to kill him. Like maybe Scorpion comes back and Vulture, Electro, and some of those villains. Maybe we'll see more Avengers. Like I said, we got Iron Man for like a couple of seconds. We got Daredevil. Maybe we'll get Cap. I don't know. Maybe we'll get Bruce Banner or somebody next season. I feel like they're going to build this world out. Again, I think their plans are not to just be like, oh, this is going to be 2 seasons and it's done. I feel like they're trying to make this something like the cartoons we used to watch as kids. Like they were 10 seasons long, or 8, 9, 10. Like Batman the Animated Series, or the old Spider-Man cartoons. If you give this 6, 7, 8 seasons, you can build out this world even more and bring in all the villains and heroes, and maybe in this show have like some sort of civil war or another big giant battle. I don't know. They could change the title or something, or have events in this, or if this is successful, create other animation that takes place side by side and you can merge them. Because again, you don't have to merge this with the MCU. You don't have to bring the MCU into this. We already know that this sits basically right next to our MCU, because a lot of things have happened that are pretty damn similar. It's just not exact. Like we get it. So again, would I be mad if this Spider-Man showed up in like Doomsday or Secret Wars? I wouldn't be mad, but I don't need that in particular. It's really cool on its own. I think it would be a good idea if this was in the next Spider-Verse movie. Like that to me makes a lot more sense. But we did see the Watcher, and I have a feeling the Watcher was in What If, and the Watcher just showed up here. I do have a feeling the Watcher is going to show up in live action at some point, maybe in the Fantastic Four movie. I feel like it makes sense. And I don't know how much dialogue he's going to get, if he's going to say anything, but they're showing him a lot for it to be nothing, in my opinion. All in all, I enjoyed the show. I enjoyed all the characters. I think it was very well written. It told a really good story. It didn't need like a big bad, It was just your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. It was perfect. I think it would have defeated the purpose if the name of the show was your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man and the villain was like Dormammu or something. I'm just making something up. Like there was a big giant villain that Peter needed help to defeat. This wasn't that. It was him dealing with life in his first year, basically, as a superhero. And he's not, I mean, he's doing okay, but like there are certain things, you know, Spider-Man wants to help everyone, but if it's 8 in the morning and you're on your way to school and someone's car is getting broken into, I kind of feel like some things you just have to leave because like you just can't do it all and you have to go to school. You have people who rely on you on other places, your friends, your family, your classmates. So it's a fine line for him to kind of manage, but I think he'll get used to it. Will we see like Miles Morales next season? I don't think so. I feel like this is just Peter's story. I would love for them, like I said, to make another show animated side by side that is Miles Morales, kind of like the video games. Spider-Man was Peter. Spider-Man 2, they had a Miles Morales game. They were both in it. And then, you know, you could do that with the series. Just have a Miles series and then combine it. Like that would be dope to me. Little crossovers like that make sense. Brooklyn and Queens. But it was good. I liked it. 10 episodes I think was fine. I know we all kind of sometimes want like 18 to 20 episodes of something, but you don't always need that. I think this worked perfectly. And if they wanted to expand it next season, I feel like it's justified because I think this was a very good series. I think the animation was really good. I liked it. I don't know why a lot of people are complaining. It was a different style, but I liked how they incorporated comic books. Like they would show panels, like even this episode with that symbiote, how it felt like he was attacking me. And because like the page was closing and that portal was closing and it just felt like he was right here. So I don't really know if that makes sense, but oh yeah, I can't wait to see where we go from here. And if next season there is a villain, like a small villain, maybe Rhino or something. But again, I feel like if it's your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, it's kind of like villain of the week, bad thing of the week, and just things that happen in the background that he has to deal with. And maybe it will accumulate to something once we are there with like the Sinister Six and all of that. And then it's like Peter versus like real villains. And that will probably be, I don't know, like season 3, maybe if it gets that far. Because I don't think they're at the point right now where they're like, oh, we got all of the characters ready for the Sinister Six. Like they're not there yet. But I'm going to stop talking. I'm just going to sit and marinate in what I just watched. But again, I really enjoyed it. The question, as always, is what did you all think of your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man season 1? Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you think it was okay? I want to talk about it. Let's talk about it down below, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, guys.